Welcome, we've got Chook Greer. He's from the Gaza Football Club in Division 2, the footy director and football operations manager. He's going to do 60 seconds with. So obviously Chook is the first name.
Yeah, but that's
the nickname. So.
That's it. So most people don't even know my real name, it's David. But I think in my whole footy career and probably most of my life, cricket, whatever's been Chook. So it stuck with me, and I used to call everybody Chook when I was a kid, and the name stuck with me, so that's why I get Chook.
Three people you like to have dinner with, either alive or dead?
Probably Luke Hodge.
Yeah.
Probably John Kennedy, Senior.
Yeah.
And Lee Matthews. I'm a Hawthorn supporter. Love my Hawks. Have done all my life, ever since I was a kid. But I think there'll be just imagine a conversation between those three legends, or one's not quite a legend but will be. It'll be sensational.
Now you can tuck in a few of the Gaza players out there. Who do you reckon who wears the most hair product out of the lads there?
Yeah, I think it'd be a toss-up between Brett Hines and probably Adrian Stevens. I mean, Chris Reddetti used to, but sadly his hair's just started to probably get a bit thinner. So
he's 45 now, so
I didn't think he was that young, but anyway, yeah. So he's probably using less product now, but yeah, it's funny.
The Grecian 2000 just cover up the greys.
Yeah, Dave Aloka was the same, but unfortunately Dave's hair's too short for product, so I think he just goes with the buzz cut now.
Yeah. Who spends most time in front of the mirror there? Steve-O?
Yeah, once again, that'd be Steve-O. Yeah,
Steve-O. The muscles?
Mate, he's a rig, like he's a mini Hinesy, and mate, you just don't get that big. The other one would be Gavin Boust. I mean, Boust is cut he's cut like a snake, and he's just massive. His body's sensational, and he's a bodybuilder, so he looks pretty good. But yeah, Boust is another one, probably spends a bit of time in front of the mirror.
Any of the lads wearing those shocking hair buns because they need to be ousted?
Well, funny enough, Chris Draper was up until last week, but he cut all his hair.
Yeah.
So I think he got a few supporters looking like you look like Hurley, you look like this, you look like that. So I think.
Anyone in the season B's wearing a hair bun?
There's a couple do, but once again, I think they've been told. I think Quinny should get their hair right. We just can't have that. There's a couple of young kids do it because they think it's fashionable. But
they have to be named and shamed, I think.
Well, young Lockie's been playing a few Bego games. He's dropped back in the under-16s now. He does. Yeah. Brandon Crozier, Smiley, he does. But we're slowly convincing these kids it's not the way to go. The hairstyle, that's out. It's been phased out. So a few of them are getting rid of the headbands and now going back to the short haircuts and tidy haircuts, so which is good.
Best and snappiest dresser you've got there at Gaza?
Yeah, once again, I think that goes back to Boust or Steve-O. They love to get dressed up, get their good threads on and get out and about. The one you wouldn't put in that category is Gavin Order.
No, you wouldn't.
Look, Gav's a sand shooting tracksuit pant man, and sadly they won't change, and Jar's the same, but I think even now and then you see guys like Steve-O when they go out and they just look stunning, and I think.
Yeah, you wouldn't, Gavin Lauder, you wouldn't see the little garden gnome there with anything decent, and I wouldn't have thought.
No, he gets on those tippy toes to try and stand out. But
earns about $1,000 an hour with his tiling business, so you'd think he would. But
yeah, I think he's probably got a lot of money in the bank. Yeah, I don't know what property he's got. He's probably got his properties up at McGill and Erdbray and whatnot. So yeah,
we'll thought so. Other than Gav, who would be the biggest bogan at the footy club in terms of dress pants?
Probably Taylor Filkey. I think I've said this before, but Taylor Filkey, he works in an industry in which like the bitumen cement. Now, when he turns up to the club, he is just covered in cement from head to toe. And I think after he's finished on the track, most of that flakes off, so it doesn't look too bad. Another one's Liam Greig. Liam's into insulation and bits and pieces, so he can be quite dirty when he rolls up as well on his motorbike. He takes his helmet off, and that's the only part that's clean. But they're probably most boganish, dirty dressers.
Who'd you least likely want to room with on an inter-season trip out of all of them?
Oh, probably Rat. I mean, once again, you just don't know what he's up to. He doesn't get the nickname Rat for no reason. I mean, it's that rodent thing about him. I think it's probably just an interesting thing. It just would be hard to imagine what he'd be like in the middle of the night.
Who out of the playing group likely to get locked up on that inter-season trip?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'm sort of saying probably, hopefully none of them, but maybe one of the young lads, maybe Matt Beadle or Tate Skinner.
Okay. Which of the footballers comes to training with the best stories after their luck on the nightclub circuit with the ladies?
Yeah, once again, I think most of the boys are probably a bit withdrawn when they say that, but
Okay.
probably Jimmy Mapstone used to be in that category, but
Yeah.
Jimmy sort of toned it down a little bit. Probably he'd be the most likely, but now he's probably Benny Bioli. I think sadly Benny
Doing it
probably-
right for himself?
He was, but I think he's probably more tired than actually
Okay.
can't run from the herd. Old Benny.
All right. And last but not least, you can bottle your worst fart. Now, who are you going to release it on out of the playing or coaching group?
It would probably be Quinny, just to see his reaction. Greg
Quinn?
Yeah, for sure. His reaction's the biggest overreaction I've ever seen, so probably Quinny, yeah.
Thank you very much for doing 60 Seconds with.
Thanks, mate.